Hello, everybody, and how are you all doing today? It is Rusty Champagne back with you once again, and I hope you are having a wonderful day. We are back once again in the wonderful world of Factory Town Idol as we once again continue our journey through the desert, going along at a really quick pace now that we have all of our Town XP boosts that we have going on here. So we are now at a Town XP boost level of level 17, which is giving us 3,000% more experience. So yeah, we're going pretty crazy on our levels here. So we're gonna get our additional quest coins. So that's 9 quest coins. Something just popped. I think we got some research going. So yeah, we got our tailors and we've got our cactus fruit cultivation. So now we do have to get some other things turned on. So yeah, we're just hopping right into it here. So we're gonna get fire going. So we got to get some hearths built, and we'll get 5 of those going, and then we will get those turned on. And we're hopefully going to get to at least level 18 in this stream. That's the goal. At least we should be able to do that without too much of a challenge, I think. But we'll see how we do. Now that we have fire turned on, that should start going towards research, but we also need other things. So we need to get some coal activated here, which we can do. We have plenty of space for that at the harvester huts, and we're going to be making plenty of it, so we can go ahead and start selling it as well. So now research-wise, we should have the furnaces going. We can probably also turn on flour because that'll be, oh, that's at the food mills. So we just need some, oh, we don't have any food mills at all. So let's get some food mills built. Level 11 as we do all of this and make all of this happen. And again, the long-term goal, if you remember from last episode, is we want to be able to build a solar panel here, but that's going to take a lot of research in order to make that happen. We have to at least get all the way to machinery before we can start researching a solar panel, and so that's going to take a bit to do. So we're going to see what we can do in terms of research just to be able to make that happen as well. So now it looks like we're eating into our grain, and that's probably just because our harvester huts are busy working on other things. So I wonder, we do have grain harvesting speed for cheap, so that'll help. We can also get stone harvesting speed, but we don't have 100,000 coins to move on to the next level there. So that's no big deal. So yeah, everything here should continue to rebalance itself, and it looks like it has. So we're good there. Now it looks like here we can make quartz out of sand, which is interesting. Well, I mean, that's actually also true, but it's nice to see we could just make quartz from sand. So I think we can just turn that right on. There we go. But I'm guessing that we still cannot sell quartz. Yeah, we can still not sell quartz. So we just make that, but we can't do anything with it other than make it. So now we are going to go back to our research again and see how we're doing on research. So we do want to get some more schools built because I want to push the research as much as we can here because I want to see if we can get to the machinery and then get to the point where we can make the solar panels. But that's going to take some work in order for us to get there. So we're going to focus on the things that are going to get us research here. So the next thing we're going to focus on is going to be shovels because we can actually make shovels. That's one of the early things that we can do. So we do have some workshop capacity. I'm going to still build 5 more workshops so that way we'll make those a little bit more quickly. So as you can see, I'm not really focusing as much on coins here this time. We'll get back to the coins once I know that we got our research in pretty full swing here, and we know that we got plenty of things available to keep making or to keep researching rather. So now we're going to get our shovels going, and that should get our mining available to us. We should also look at the forge, so we're going to have to get iron ore going, and we have plenty of harvester huts available to do that. So we'll get that turned on. And so now we will get our iron ore filled up in rapid fashion. And I'm also going to then, for the forages, I'm going to turn this all the way up to the utmost priority. So hopefully, as things stop, as the research completes on other things, we'll see here in a second. So when the research here finishes on the furnace, it should then push immediately into the forge. That's the hope. And it put one in and the other one not. So I hoped it would do that, but for whatever reason it didn't. I'm going to take it off of glass making. and have it go there. I'm actually going to take it out of everywhere that I can and just have the forge go, and then I will turn all these ones back to normal that I had taken all the production capacity out of. So yeah, because I want to get the forge, because the forge is then going to open up all the other things. Because after you get the forge, then that opens up quartz jewelry, machinery. Yeah, so that's the big thing there. Because we want machinery, but we need the forge in order to make that happen. And yeah, that's all we need is just the forge, and then we can get copper wire. So yeah, so that's the plan behind all that, and that's why we made the decision that we did to do that. So meanwhile, we do have the furnace. So now we'll have the forge in a matter of no time. And I don't know if we actually have a research speed bonus from schools. No, it doesn't look like it. Either that or we can't afford it. We just can't afford it because we don't have 160,000 yellow coins. So now we can get back to looking at our fulfillment because we really need that in order to start getting our experience boost back up again. So food markets, we can build 5 more of those because we really haven't done anything with food markets here. We probably have market capacity. Yeah, we do for 20,000. So let's start getting some stuff sold here. So let's get flour sold. Now we can probably go and we're going to start doing some imports and exports again. Or I might hold off on that and start doing some other things here. Because then with everything with imports and exports, then we're going to have to start doing all kinds of things with the trading posts. And I don't want to get into that just yet. So we're going to go here to the wonderful world of animal feed. So this is going to be, let's see, food mills. That's production capacity for 40,000. We can do that. So let's get all the animal feed rolling. Here we go. The food mills are full. They're working on flour. That will finish up. And now the animal feed is rolling, which is going to eat into our grain, which now our harvester huts will compensate for that. So now that the animal feed is going, we can go ahead. I'm just going to turn on eggs and raw chicken, and we'll get both of those going, but we have no pastures, so that's going to make it a lot more difficult to actually do anything there. Oh man, this is slow. Yeah, I got to do a little bit on those, just a little bit. I should probably do something else here. We should probably start doing some sell value, start getting some coins because we love money. We still really don't have any kind of an issue with land capacity because the land here is 100% more than it normally is. But I'll do one touch of it. There we go. Yeah, I'll do two. Fine. You talked me into it. Nobody talked me into it. Okay, so we're going to also do some research speed. We're going to do that twice because, again, I want research to go as fast as it can. Okay, so we got eggs and raw chicken that are starting to go. Animal feed and the grain are both compensating, so we're going to go to the food market. We're going to turn on eggs and we're going to turn on raw chicken. So those are both selling at capacity now. And we are selling more raw chicken than we are making, and that will, oh, now it's going to turn around. So it was just, there was a brief moment there where we weren't doing enough with it. So let's go back to the pastures again, and we can then turn on, we'll get wool going next. So we're just going to go right down the line. So whenever we get filled up on eggs, which should be soon, then this will switch over to wool, and then we can get wool sold as well. So we'll go here and we'll turn on wool at the clothing store, which means that we need some clothing stores. So we'll get 5 clothing stores and level 12, and we're going pretty good here. 12,000 experience a second. So we're going to see if we can keep that rolling. We do have more purple diamonds. I'll take a look at those in a bit, and we'll kind of get a game plan for those. So wool, we will turn that on now. We don't have anything that we're selling because we're not yet making it because our pastures are busy still making eggs and raw chicken. But I can probably get market capacity now. 75,000. I'm going to hold off on that for now because we're not making that many red coins. So let's look at red coins. So ingots, that's going to be the forge. So we can't do anything there. We are making shovels. So I was right there. So we can start selling the shovels. So we're going to start selling the shovels at the hardware store, and that'll give us a few more red coins. Um, We're going to then go back here to red coins again. And now we can start looking maybe at making some wood axes and pickaxes. So if we look at wood axes, oh yeah, we can't do that because we don't have the ingots yet. So we need the forges, which we will have soon. Now we can afford the research speed upgrade. So we will take that for 160,000. That'll get us more research speed. So now everything else here is going to be research based. So we can't do anything there. Once we have wool, we can get wool going. All right, so we're going to go here and we're going to do all of these that take cotton. So we're going to do the cotton cloth shirts, pants, cloaks. So we are going to have to look at our trading posts and see what our trading post situation is here. We have all the capacity for trading posts, so that's good. So now we're going to go down and we're going to look for cotton cloth and shirts and pants and cloaks. On. There we go. All those are on. So now we should start getting all those. We're still not running into any issues with exports on any of it. So that's good. That reminds me. I just now remembered. I got a friendly tip. If we go back to Chicago, as it turns out, I am not importing animal feed in Chicago. I'm actually exporting it, which did not have the effect that we wanted to have at all. So thank you very much for that tip. Once I find animal feed in here, I'm doing this the very slow way, as is the Rusty Champagne fashion. So we're gonna go here. So yeah, I'm exporting animal feed. That's doing me absolutely no good whatsoever. So it puts it in, as you see there, it says trading mode auto balance. So when it has a surplus, it'll export it, and when it has a deficit, it will import it. So right now, it's been exporting it because we are, I guess, full on everything, but we do want to import this for sure. Because, and again, right now that has no impact because we're full. But once we get back here and start doing other stuff here, we're going to want to be importing animal feed and not exporting it. So right now, no impact. But later on, once we start doing other things here in Chicago, again, that will make a difference. So now back to Las Vegas, and we have our research done on the forges, and so now other things are starting to work, which is good, and those will get rolling. So now we cannot. Oh yeah, can we make? No, we can't make the tomes because we don't have the studies, and we don't have the studies because we're not making paper. So lumber mills, we can get some production capacity because it's only 10,000. We're going to start making some paper here, and then we're going to start selling some paper once we get it made because we don't have to sell that much. But we do need bookstores because, again, you can't sell anything if you don't have the bookstores for it. So there we go. So now we're selling the paper. We're also using it for research, and that will give us our studies at some point here in the near future. So there's the bakeries where we're going to end up just importing a lot of the stuff that's at the bakery. So right now, mining is being slowed down drastically because we don't have anything in the way of shovels, and we ran out of planks because of something that we're building. So the big thing that we need right now is we need some more workshops. That's the thing that's hurting us here. So we can get production capacity on that for 30,000. So now that production capacity will go into shovels. But right now, again, we're suffering from a lack of planks, and that's because we don't have enough lumber mills. So we should probably work on some more lumber mills. What else is going on here? Oh, the paper. That's the other thing that's going on. So actually, I'm not going to worry about that because this is going to rebalance back to planks in just a second. There we go. So now that's going to rebalance, and we're going to get some planks going again, but that at the same time was causing wood to fall out of whack temporarily, but only temporarily. So now we're going to be full on planks. So now I can go here and I can turn on refined planks because once we're full on planks, then we can get refined planks going. And everything I think should be fine there. And then we can start getting these sold at the general store. So we'll make all that happen. Now, that really hasn't done too much in the way of anything for red coins. So if we look at the red coins, we're still, oh, well, now we can start doing all the ingots. So we can start turning these on. So if we go here, we're going to need the forges. So we're going to get ourselves 5 forges. And we can get hardware store capacity. That's only 20,000. Yeah, we're still making so few yellow coins. I think it's not that we're making so few. It's just that we're eating up so much in the way of research that's hurting it. One way or the other, level 13 as we continue rolling along here, and we are getting our forges up to speed. We're going to get our ingots turned on. We're going to start selling some of those at the hardware store. And then the rest of them, we are going to then at some point here put into wood axes and pickaxes and other things as well. Research wise, we now have quartz. We already had quartz, but we have it again. So now, yeah, so now we have enough shovels. So mining is back turned around. We are short on refined planks. So we had just started making refined planks, and now they were already immediately getting used on a couple different things of research. So that's why that was that way. I do want to get a couple more schools. I want to see exactly what it's going to take for more schools. Just a just a couple things of of planks, and that'll take care of that. So more research. All the research is what we're looking for here. So I guess I should start looking at yellow coins again here. So let's see. We can go up the line. What's going to get us some yellow coins in a hurry? So bread will. So if we go here, this is where we need some bakeries. And we can't do bakeries because we don't have any refined planks, and we're not making refined stone bricks. So now we have to go back to the stonemason, and we need to start making some refined stone bricks. So let's get those going, and that will help from an experience standpoint. And we're going to probably need some more stonemasons or more stonemason capacity, which we can get for 20,000. And so that will help out both of those issues. Okay, so now we've got that going. Again, I don't need to do quartz here because we're making quartz out of sand. So now I don't really have to worry about quartz, which is nice. Let's see, I probably should build a few more stonemasons because we are running out of things there. But now we are out of workers. It's been a while, but we are once again out of workers. So we're going to build 5 more houses, which is going to take a bit because we don't have any planks. So that's going to take a little bit longer than it would just because we are kind of short on planks. Now we're better, but now we're going to run short on bricks. So it's one thing or the other, but we're going to get these built. Experience is now over 30,000 a second, so that's going pretty good. Get the more workers per house. And now we're going to go back to yellow coins again. So we were looking at bread, and for bread, we were looking at the bakeries. And that's where we're looking at the refined stone planks. So can we make any of these at all? We can, but very, very slowly. So we are making some refined planks. They're just all immediately then going into the bakeries, and I think we're selling the rest. So we're going to get some bakeries going here, and we need to sell a lot of bread because they love their bread here in Las Vegas. So we're going to get the bread turned on, and we will eventually get ourselves to the point where we need to be, but that's going to take quite a bit of time to get to the 12.68 for that. So we're just going to let that keep rolling. Research-wise, we have barrels now, which will give us capacity on drinks and waters and things along that line. Studies are working, and then after studies happen, then we can start working on the general knowledge tomes. Machinery is missing, so then I feel like I've once again missed out on something. So if we look again, all right, so let's go back. This is my 6th biome. You would think that I would know all this by now. So if we look, what are we missing out on? Let's see. I was hoping I could hit the home button and that would work, and it did not. So if we look, oh yeah, I've got to go down. That's right, because we're not even able to make the thing because it's a machine shop. So if we go down here, where are the gears? And so, all right, I think I can click on it here. So the machine shop, which is machinery, which is intermediate. Oh yeah, I'm nowhere even close. Oh, I don't know why I thought I was that close. That was a complete and horrible misread. So, yeah, we're a bit of ways away from that. All right, so mining is done. So we've got our coal and iron ore deposits, copper ore deposits. So that's good. And yeah, we're just going to keep on pumping away on research as much as we can. We'll have studies here in about 30 seconds. So I'm actually just going to wait here for that. And then once that's done, then I will get general knowledge tomes going. Actually, I can get that running right now. So the shoots are done. If I remember right, shoots give us some harvesting speed, I believe. If I go back up, it's because it's so rare that I make shoots. Let's see. Shoots are, yeah, harvesting speed 5%. So, but those also take the planks. So we won't do that, but we do have studies now, so we can make general knowledge tomes, but we want to start making some books. So let's get some books made. So if we go back down here to books, we want to take our paper and turn it into books. And then we can start selling books because we don't have to sell many books to meet demand there. And then we can use the rest of our books to make general knowledge tomes. And this is where we will need some studies. So we'll get 5 studies going. And then we can start making some general knowledge tomes. And that will get more research underway. So that will take care of that research wise. We now have things that are open, including basic logistics. I do want to put a top priority on that, make that one happen first, because that will open up a lot of things for us. All right, so research is continuing to go, and now we're going to take a look. We're still not really doing much in the way of yellow coins. We're still struggling to make bread here. That one's going to be a bit. So I guess now, let's see. We have raw chicken. We can start making cooked chicken because we are full on raw chicken. So let's see. That is once again bakeries. All of our bakeries are busy trying to make as much bread as they can. So yeah, that's going to be a thing. So we're going to get 5 more bakeries going. They're just going to make all the bread they can. And then that's just going to be an issue until we get the bread made. So we'll see if we get our capacity here at level 10 and if we can afford it. Hopefully we can. We can. 75,000 red coins for production capacity. That'll make the bread even faster, and that should get us filled up on bread pretty quick, assuming we don't run out of flour first, and it looks like we might. Level 14 in the process. All right, so now I got to get these purple coins, purple diamonds going again. So let's see. We need all of these. So harvesting, crafting, cultivation, prospecting, all the way down the line. Because you can't have crafting without the harvesting to help it out. And you can't have the harvesting without the cultivation to help it out. Prospecting is not as important, but still is kind of good. Still no issues with land, so I'm not going to worry about land here. I'm going to put more into research. I'm going to put more into sell value because we do love money. And I do need to put some into trading speed because I got to start getting trading speed up because that's going to be important, more and more important as we go along here because we're getting close to the point in time where we're going to start importing all these things. Like if we look here, we do have all of our trading posts available. Again, I can build one more trading post, and that'll get us up to 5, and then that'll give us 25 capacity. And so now we're going to go here. We're going to go all the way down. And we're going to get all these juices. So apple, pear, berry. We're going to get all those imported. Is apple juice going to turn around? Yes, it is. There we go. That's what I wanted to check. So apple juice, pear juice, berry juice, all turns on here. Those will all fill. So now we can go to the food markets and we can sell apple juice, pear juice, and berry juice. And those are now all being sold. And I turned on milk for some reason. I don't know why. We are now short on food markets. So food market capacity for 200,000. Oh, I want to save the 500. I want to save it until we get 500,000 so I can get the experience boost. I really want to save that because the thing I want is it here. Yeah, town. Oh, it's 1 million. Oh, because I don't have any of the upgrade things. Upgrade efficiency. I don't have any of these. So 10,000 for that. And then 8,000 for exploration. That will help with our land. Not that we need it. Cheaper houses for 8,000 red coins. So let's see what other ones we can get there. Cheap construction efficiency, coal harvesting, iron ore harvesting, grain harvesting. All of these are pretty cheap. Cactus fruit for 8,000, water harvesting for 2,400, bookstore market capacity for 8,000. And I'm just trying to get to where we get the next level. There it is, upgrade efficiency again, which is 80,000. Okay, we want that. And then skill gains for 640, skill gains for 6,400 to make our skills level up faster. Harvesting strength for 3,200. We completed a quest. I didn't even realize we were close, but apparently we are. Clothing store market capacity for 13,000. General store market capacity for 13,000. Exploration, yeah, it's 20,000, but we can use it because that'll get us closer on upgrade efficiency or whatever it's called. It'll make our upgrades cheaper. Meanwhile, down here, 50,000 topaz and 100,000 gold crowns have been harvested, which gets us a topaz crown. Now that's fancy. Okay, and 2 quest coins on top of that. Where did we even make topaz? That's somewhere in one of the other places. I'm not going to worry about that here because we don't make it here. That's all I need to know. Again, I'm gonna. Oh, I really want the 510,000 for. Oh, but now these are only 130,000, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. But I really want the 510,000 for the experience point boost on everything that's yellow coin based. We'll get there eventually. Okay, so now coal prospecting and basic logistics has the 3 out of 3 in it. Reservoirs and libraries. Okay, so now I'm not going to worry about basic medicine. I'm just not going to worry about that because we don't really need it here. All the things that we would be doing there, we can import. So I'm not going to worry about getting herbs here, at least not now. That's not going to be a priority. That or I could do research and make herbs like the lowest, make that the lowest priority. Like if all else failed, do this. If we look at general knowledge tomes, we basically are just not making nearly enough, so we should make 5 more studies, and that will help us out there because everything that was using general knowledge tomes was just struggling to get that research done. So, and we don't have general knowledge tomes turned on in the bookstore, so we might as well do that too. Get a few of those sold. And we're selling as much as we can because the rest is going to research. So this will slowly fill up. Okay, so going back here again. So now we're eating into all of our red coins. We're doing a little bit better on yellow coins, but we're eating into all of our red ones. If we go here to copper ingots, we do have some capacity in the forges. Can we build 5 more forges? Yes, we can. And we got to get copper ore turned on, which we can do because we have plenty of capacity in our harvester huts. So we'll turn that on. We will then in turn turn on copper ingots, and then we can sell those at the hardware store, and that will give us a little bit of money. So we love it when a plan comes together like that. More with red coins, so all this nails I think is even. Can we make nails? We can. That's a forge related thing, but we're making other stuff at the forge. So we're making copper ingots. Once the copper ingots are filled, then we can switch over to nails. Get nails going. Okay, so now we can switch this over to nails. And I'm guessing, do we have something here where the forges are twice as effective? I think that's the case. If we go up here, is that, yeah, forge is 100% more productive. That's right. So yeah, everything that we make at the forge, we're making twice as much of, which is great. So nails, we can start selling those at the hardware store, and that will make us a little bit more money. So now if we go to the forge, gold ingots, can we turn those on? Yes, we can. So we'll do that. We'll get that going at the harvester hut. And then we will get gold ingots turned on. And then we will go down here and we will start getting some blue coins. But we do need a few more hardware stores now. So we'll build 5 of those. Research-wise, glass making is done. So we can start making glass panes. Right now, from a research standpoint, everything that can be researched is being researched, and it's basically eating into all of our general knowledge tomes in the process. Okay, so now we have a whole bunch of stuff that opened up there. We want laboratories to be top priority. So we want that to be on the top. I'm actually going to, all right, so we're 4 out of 4 on laboratories, and we are just completely out of general knowledge terms. So we got to get even more going here with this. Yeah, because everything that can be used is being used. So study production capacity, let's do that. We do need, once we get to level 15, I do want to start doing things that are knowledge speed based, because right now that's another thing that I know is currently hurting us at this point in time. Yeah, because right now we're just not getting enough in the way of a knowledge speed boost. And so I think that that's hurting our speed here. We'll find that out in a second. We'll find that out here in 2 seconds. And 1 and 0. Okay, level 15. And so now we get our purple diamonds, our 20 quest coins. Yeah, so now we got 56 quest coins. So I do want to take a look at this. I'm not going to put them into experience boost. I feel like we should start doing some more things here. Like we should start doing more starting land because that's going to help everybody, and more starting land again is going to help everybody, because the more land that we have, the better off that we are. So click power, idle gain, I'm not worried about those because we so rarely use those at this point in time. um, Workers per house would be nice, but it's, I think starting land is better. Goods consumption boost, don't want to touch that because again, that's just going to make demand even harder to fill everywhere. So I don't want that. Skill gain speed, yeah, we definitely want this. We want our skills to start going faster. Natural resource capacity, that's not bad, but regeneration is better. Global research speed, speed of all research by 10%. Yeah, we want that. We want our research to be even faster. Research efficiency, everything is 20% fewer resources. Yeah, that's probably good. Global trading speed. Yeah, trading speed all across the board is probably good. These are all the things that I should have been looking at. Now, here's an interesting one called specialization, where you can set an item as a specialty item, which increases their sell value and demand. And again, that'd be good if we had something that we really wanted to sell a lot of and really boost the price on it. At this point, I'm not that concerned about it, so I'm not going to do it. So I'm looking again at what we have here. I feel like skill gains are going to be good, and I feel like um, let's see, we've got 13, so I can do a 6 and I can do an 8. So research speed I feel is going to be good, and I'm going to leave it at that. I feel good about those decisions. And I feel, yeah, I feel like that's going to definitely help things out. So now we're making plenty of general knowledge tomes. That should help everything from a research standpoint. Those are all now moving at a much better clip. We're still 40 minutes away from the labs. So the only thing that we can possibly do there would be to get more research speed. But now I have my five. Is it going to be 510,000 now? Or is it a higher number than that here? It's still 640, because I don't have the, let's see, still skill effect strength crafting. That one's only 5,100. I want to see if I can find some ones that are cheap. Wood harvesting for 13,000. Because how many do we need to get upgrade efficiency? I need, 14 more upgrades. I'm not going to get that anytime soon. So I'm just going to wait until I get to 640,000, and then that's going to give me an experience multiplier for all my yellow coins. So I will come back to that momentarily because I'm all about my experience boosts. That's always a big thing. So let's see. What right now, is there anything else that we can do? Red coins. We can probably start working at this point on wood axes and pickaxes. We can certainly start working on glass panes, because we do have a little bit of capacity at the forge. So we can do that. We can get those going. And then we can start selling glass panes, and that should actually all work out pretty nicely. So that's all pretty well in sync. We are now at 640,000 here, so we can get our town XP multiplier. So now that gives us an additional 25% on all of our yellow coin experience points. So everything that sells for yellow coins sells for 25% more XP than it normally does. So That's always good. So let's see if we go back to red coins again. So we were looking at, I think we were looking at wood axes. Oh, we were looking at glass panes, and then we were going to look at wood axes and pickaxes. So plenty of production capacity in workshops. So I think I can actually go here and I can turn both of these on at the same time because they both take planks. Well, these take refined planks, and we're full on both. So I'm going to just turn these both on. And then we're going to go back to, we'll see if everything balances. We're going to probably run short on ingots. So we might have to take a look at that. And then we're going to go to the hardware store and we're going to turn on, we're going to probably need a few more hardware stores. Then we're going to turn on wood axes and pickaxes because we're going to need both of those. And then we're good there. So let's see, pickaxes, we're selling more than we're making. That will turn around momentarily. Iron ingots are just an issue because our forges are fully cooking away on everything because we now have more capacity of everything. We're now running short on fire, so we should get a few furnaces going, but that's going to take ingots, but that's okay. I think actually we only need a couple of those, so I'm just going to do a couple of them, turn them on, and then I'm going to do a few more hearts because they don't take, they're not going to eat into our ingots. And we don't need that much additional fire right now because we're not in a bad spot on it. We're not in a great spot, but we're not in a bad spot. So we'll just let that roll. Okay, so now what else can we do here? We can. So yeah, the ingots are struggling because the forges are trying to work on that. So everything there is good. We're nowhere close to the industrial knowledge tomes. We are now, okay, so we have all the things here, but we actually need to start selling these. So cotton cloth, shirts, pants, cloaks, because we haven't started selling any of those. We need more clothing stores in order to do this. So we're going to get some more clothing stores, and then that will start selling the other products that we're making here. And then we should start getting those. At some point that should balance, or we just now not doing, just not have enough that we're trading. Our trading posts are not going quickly enough here, so now we have to go back here and we got to get trading speed. So we're going to turn on trading speed, get a bunch of trading speed. That should help. So yeah, now we should be better because now we're trading more, we're trading faster, so we're importing faster, and that should help everything out. We still got 30 of them here. Oh yeah, we wanted to do knowledge speed because that'll help us get our tomes faster. Not that we necessarily need it now, but it's still not bad. We want to get a little more money. Might as well get them a little more land. And then we have 10 left. Let's get a little more trading speed. There we go. It's always slapdash. It's just the way that we roll here. So yeah, we're slowly filling up on all these things. Actually, we're not filling up on shirts and pants, so we do need more trading posts. So yeah, we've milked our 5 trading posts as long as we can, and now we need more. Pantries, crop silos, ore silos. I'm not going to build any of those because everything goes bonkers when I do that. So I have them researched, but I'm not building any of them. Don't let me touch that button. Keep me away from that button. Whatever we do, it's always bad. So we're not going to build any of them. We're just going to look at them and go, ooh, shiny, and just leave it. We're not touching it. Okay, so there we go. What else can we do at the tailors? All right, so we can start making wool cloth. So we do need to actually get some tailors. So can we make 10? We can make 5. And then that'll be good for now. Because I think the issue we have, again, the issue that we have is that we don't have enough of the things stored. So I really should get a few, excuse me, I really should get a few, I believe it's stockpiles, because I don't have any stockpiles, and that's not helping us. So I really should get some stockpiles, but I'm not going to build anything more than that. We're just going to go stockpiles, leave it there, because we need capacity on all these things, and we're just not getting it, and that's hurting us. And then we can get a couple of upgrades here. So storage capacity for 640, because that's dirt cheap. And then we'll get another storage capacity once these other stockpiles are built, because that will also be dirt cheap, because I think that one's only 6,400. Yes. Okay, so now we got tons of room for all of these things, because we were hardly storing any planks at all. And that's why I kept on telling us that we were so short anytime we wanted to do anything with them. Level 16, moving right along. And we got our purple diamonds again. Let's see, what can we do with them now? I guess we could. I don't know if we need more trading speed at this point. We're probably okay. Let's do another round of all the ones up top here, and that should take care. Oh, that actually that's I thought that we had more than we did. So no, we're fine there. That's okay. So now, from a research standpoint, everything that can be researching is the one that's the big one is the laboratory, and that's going. So the only thing that we could possibly do would be to make our research speed faster, and I don't think that we have anything that can make that faster at this point. So I think that we're pretty much good there. Oh no, we can't. So research speed again for 320,000. So that'll help us research that even quicker. We could do another round if we had 1,000,000 coins, but we don't. So we're kind of in a holding pattern there. So what did that do for our research on those? So now it's down to 25 minutes to get that. Something else just popped up that we finished, the aqueducts. So that gives more water if we needed it. I'm surprised that we actually haven't run out of water here. That's kind of interesting because I would have figured that we would have by now. Let's see, from a fulfillment standpoint, what else do we have? Wool cloth. Okay, so we can start making wool cloth. So we do need a few more tailors. We don't really need it for that, but we are going to need them. So we'll get some wool cloth going and we'll get that sold at the clothing store, which we don't have any available, but we do have market capacity for 130,000. So we will get the wool cloth going and get it sold. And then that is good there. If we look again here, then let's see, then we got the other items there. Leather, we should probably start be able to doing something with that. We actually, if we look at our pastures, we only have 10. We should have pasture capacity. We do for 48,000. So that'll double that. So now we can turn on, I should be able to turn on leather and fertilizer. So let's turn both of these on and get both of those going. So leather and fertilizer are both turned on. Those will start slowly filling up. So leather, we're going to start selling at the clothing store. And fertilizer, we are going to start selling at the general store, which we do have some general stores available to sell that. Okay, now if we go back to the pastures, because we're almost full on fertilizer, so we can go right ahead. And once we're done there, we can turn that over to beef. But we are going to probably need a few more pastures. Because even when this is done, when it gets back down to 100%, it's going to, when gets to full, I think that we're going to, I don't know how many we're going to need to keep in fertilizer, but it's going to probably be yeah, we're going to need to keep 3 there. So, yeah, that's fine. So now we're going to start making beef, which means that we can start selling beef, and that's in the food markets. We do not have any food market capacity. So we'll make 5 of those and hopefully get an upgrade at 5 that we can afford. So we'll get beef turned on and we'll slowly knock that down until, we'll run out of beef until that meets that. But that won't be an issue because we're actually already there. Wow, that really flew up. Oh, it's because we had a lot more going to production capacity. And animal feed ran out because we don't have enough going on in the food mills. So, yeah, we just need more food mills, basically. So I might as well build 5 more of those because we will have these times where this constantly needs to keep balancing. And so this will give us more capacity there to do it when we need it. So right now we don't have to worry about it as much, but eventually we will. So back here we go. So let's see. How are we doing on wool cloth? We are full on wool cloth, which means that now we can start making hats because we love hats. It's a thing. I don't know what to do about it anymore. So now we can start selling the hats that we love. Okay, but we are going to need some more clothing stores, I think. Yes, we will need a few more. So we'll get those, and that will get those sold. So now we're good there. And research wise, we have reinforced planks. That's good. Labs are still going along. We'll have jewelry here pretty soon. So yeah, we're getting to the point where we're just about at the end of the research that we can do, unless we want to start getting into other things like refined sugar and butter and that, which I've not really put a high priority on right now. Tailors, we should probably get some more tailor production capacity for 32,000 because that will help with the issues that we're seeing here, where we were running out of wool cloth, which is also made at the tailor. So that will fix that up. Is there anything else red coin based that we can do? So boots, we can probably start making some boots. So if we look, oh well, our tailors are running, they're running full gear right now. So I guess I can turn on shoes and boots when it becomes time to do those. So I'll turn on shoes and boots, and then we can start selling those at the clothing store when they actually do start getting made. So I'm just going to turn those on and have them ready when it becomes time. So that will happen pretty soon. Like once we get full on wool cloth, then it will shift over to either shoes or boots, and we'll start selling those as well. So from a red coin standpoint, I think we're pretty good. So now we can start going back to yellow coins. So let's see, what do we need to start doing here? We got to import all of these. So carrots, tomatoes, apples, pears, berries, herbs, sugar. Everything that we see there has to be imported. So we are going to have to build more trading posts for sure. But we are out of workers, so it's been a bit since that happened. So let's get some more workers. And then once we have more workers, we can get more trading posts. I should build 5 more caravans as well. So let's get 5 more caravans because that's going to also help our trading speed. So workers per house for 32,000. We're going to see what research we have here. That's the jewelry. So now that gives us the jeweler. So now we can do stuff at the jeweler. And there's actually nothing else right now that we can even research until the laboratory is done. Well, we could start making polished stones, and then we could make the treasury. So I guess I can do that. Can I get a few jewelers going? Yeah, I can get 5 jewelers going. Because then I can make stones and I can make polished stones. And so we do need a few jewelry stores as well if we're going to do this. So we're going to turn these on, turn those on. So yeah, right now we're just eating into all of our refined stone bricks because we're using it to make these buildings. So yeah, those are going to get really, really slow. Because those both, those actually are using refined planks now, and we're out of refined planks. So that's okay. We'll be fine there momentarily. Those are just going to take a bit to crank out. We are making things at the treasury, but right now we're not doing much because we aren't making many polished stones. So it's not putting any additional capacity in there because we don't have polished stones available as it is. So it's not pushing to put anything in there right now. So with that said, we're about 30 seconds away from level 17. And then that should get us in a pretty good spot. Let's see what else we got going on here. So the boots. So yeah, we're just out of clothing stores now. We're out of stone bricks. And I think that's just because we are out of stone. Okay, so if we go here, our harvester huts are at full speed, so we can use some more production capacity. So 64,000 for that. Might as well get these for copper ore, gold ore, and water. Can't hurt to have that. Level 17. And that will give us some more purple diamonds and coins and land. So right now, I do want to go in here. I do want to put some more into trading speed and keep on bumping that up because we're going to get into a big importing blitz here in a second. So a bunch going into trading speed. We are going to do a little bit more on land value. I think everywhere else we're probably okay for now. So we're going to go to the trading post. We have 38 trading posts available. Let's see, can I build 5 more? I can. So let's build 5 more. Oh, they're so slow. No, don't do it. Just be patient. You don't need them built that fast. Okay, so now we're going to go here. So everything down the line here, all these things we're going to do. So sugar, apples, berries, carrots, tomatoes, pears, herbs, all of those being imported. And then we're going to go right to the food markets, and we're going to need more food markets. You can bet your bottom dollar. So we're going to build at least 5 more food markets because we're going to need them all for sure. And then we're going to go right down here and we're going to turn on carrots, tomatoes, apples, pears, berries, herbs, sugar. And yeah, we just don't have enough food markets to take care of everything that we need there. So yeah, we're going to need even more food markets, and we cannot afford the upgrade for it, which is 1.3 million. What other upgrades that we have that were like 1 million? Research speed was a million. I remember that. But I do want to get the one that's going to be the upgrade. What is it? Upgrade efficiency, which we only need 2 more upgrades to do that. So let's get a couple of cheapies here. Bookstore market capacity for 64,000. Oh yeah, quartz harvesting speed for 1,600. Oh yeah, for sure. And now we should have. Where are you? There you are. Upgrade efficiency for 640,000. And now we can get more land for 51. Cheaper houses for 26, construction efficiency for 16, stone harvesting for 13, skill gains for 51, give us faster skills. 26,000 for, I'm going to hang on to our blue coins. Hardware stores for 100 and exploration for 160. Yeah, we'll do all that. That'll work. So that makes all those better. So now we still need more food markets when that's all said and done. None of that helped my food market situation. So yeah, we'll slowly get all these things filled up. I hope. I think we should. Yeah, right now we're suffering in a plank world here. So what can we do in terms of planks? Is it just we just need more lumber mills? I think that's just all we need. We just need more lumber mills. So let's get 10 more lumber mills because those are still really, really cheap. So advertising, so that's going to give us all our consumption boosts, which I don't really need. Because again, I don't need, at this point, I don't need things to be at even higher demand than they already are. Maybe later, just not right now. And of course, it went to basic medicine, even though it could have gone to economics. Let's turn that off and put that there. I'm actually going to leave basic medicine off for now. I don't want it on. I'm not going to have it on. So I'm going to leave that right now. That's off, and I want that as a hard off for now. That's going to be like the last thing I'm going to do because I just don't need it. It's just not important here. So let's see. If we go back then to here, so oh yeah, now we're making a ton of red coins. So we're up to 1.02 million red coins. So that's nice. Can we start making? Where are we research wise? Oh yeah, we're on the labs. That's right. So we need 13 minutes on the labs in order to get our industrial knowledge tomes. So yeah, we're a little bit short on that still. Is there anything else that we've got here? We are short on clothing stores, but we can get market capacity. Ooh, it's 1 million. Do I want to use up everything I got for that? No, I don't think so. When I can just build 5 more. I do want to look at warm coats. We are short on leather. So we're short on leather, which means our pastures are trying. And we just don't have enough pastures, basically. So we do need to build a few more pastures. And they build slow, and I accept that they're slow, and that's fine. Because again, I don't need to use up the purple diamonds on making that faster just to make it faster. It's not that important. But I want it to be faster. Accept it. Okay, so let's see. So now we can probably start doing warm coats. So, and we don't have any capacity here, so we do need a few more tailors. So we get a few tailors going. And we're once again short on leather. I think it's because it's trying to make boots. Yeah, that's what it is. So right now it's putting everything it can into boots. And we're once again, oh man, here we go again with the animal feed situation. Ugh, why is animal feed always vex me? So food mills are just, yeah, we just need more. Oh, and those are so cheap. All right, let's get 10 more food mills. Make all the animal feed. See, there it goes. Right, just like that. It heard me. And again, that's going to be something I probably need. I think it's crop silos. I could build a few crop silos, and that would take care of that. But it would also make other things go really, really wonky. But you know what? I'm going to do it anyway. Ha 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 ha! Try and stop me. Here we go. Crop silos, which are going to give us all those things. Yeah, we're going to get mad and run away screaming. Okay, we'll just do five. Only five, and we'll leave it at that. So I think we're okay. I think maybe could be. We're we're gonna go with it. Okay, there we go. Only five. Okay. See, it's fine. It's fine. Nothing to worry about. I'm not worried. I'm not at all worried. Oh yeah, we were gonna build chutes way back when, and we didn't have any of the planks to do it. Can I build five? It looks like I can build five. Schools. Oh yeah, research speed for 810,000. Yeah, I want research speed for sure. So yeah, now things here are getting used up. I think it's just because of something that I'm making. Oh yeah, is it? What am I making? Was it general stores? I don't know for sure. Something was eating him up. I don't know what it was. All right, so let's see if we go back once again to red coins because I always go there to red coins. Oh yeah, the warm coats. We have the leather. We can start now making the warm coats, and we can start selling the warm coats. Perfect. I think we're good there now. I think everything is good. Yeah, we're selling more warm coats than we're making. That will very quickly get itself fixed. And then it just becomes a matter of are we going to run out of wool cloth? If we are, it's just barely. So I think maybe I need a few more tailors. Yeah, so we'll do a few more tailors. That should help with that. Get that one turned around. All this, and I'm at 49% fulfillment. It feels like we've been doing everything, but again, at this point, we have so many things that are research based, and then other things that just need to be imported. So let's see. If we go here, we can at this point start making cooked chicken and cooked beef, I think. So these are both bakeries. We have plenty of production capacity to do that. So we can make cooked beef, cooked chicken, get both of those turned on, get both of those sold in the food markets. But we don't have enough food market capacity, and it's going to take everything that we got here in order to make those. So, yeah, because I just, whatever it costs, we can't afford it. It's $1 million, and I spent everything that we had. So, cooked chicken, cooked beef, we'll turn both of those on, and we won't be able to fill everything up. We're going to get close, but we're not going to be able to fill it up because they love their proteins here. So yeah, we're slowly making the other food markets. It's just a bit of a slog, and it will get better, but right now it's just not good. So let's see if we go back now to our trading posts. We've got plenty of trading post capacity, so we can start doing fish. So we'll do fish. We'll get it turned on here, but that's not going to do anything because we don't have any trading post capacity to even think about selling it. So, or maybe we can, but it's going to take a bit. I really need the market capacity boost for food markets, but I need to have the money for it. So there we go, level 18. And that gets us all of our purple diamonds again, and land and coins. So what can we do with our purple diamonds now? Let's see. Maybe, I don't know if we need more research speed at this point, but I'll do it anyway. I feel like we need some of the top ones. So maybe more crafting speed, maybe more cultivation and prospecting. maybe a little more knowledge, and yeah, we'll do more research. There we go. That'll take care of those. So yeah, now we're up over 600,000 a second. So, and that one will take 12 minutes. So yeah, we're in good shape again. So we, in our next episode for sure, we should hit biome number 7. There should be no issue there. So if we look at our bakeries, what are our bakeries doing right now? They're making all the cooked chicken that they can, which means that we just don't have enough chicken as it is. So if we go back here, this is our pastures. So our pastures are just working like crazy. So we basically need more pastures, is what I'm hearing. So if we get 5 more pastures, that should help with that. Upgrade-wise, let's see, exploration. I really need those red coins, or the yellow coins. We can get cheaper houses because we got red coins everywhere. So construction efficiency. We can actually start doing some of these blue ones. So jewelry store market capacity, tailor production capacity for 260, food mill production capacity. Yeah, because it was food markets. That's what we needed, not consumption boost. It was market capacity. So that's why I needed the million. That's what I'm holding on to those for. So what else do we have down here? Crop silo storage capacity gives us more storage in our crop silos. Ha 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 ha. Clothing store market capacity, that's going to cost the million. I'm going to hang on to that. Forage production capacity for 51,000. Yeah. So right now I'm just waiting for this to get up to a million. And once it's at a million, then I'm going to put it right into the food markets, and that will make a huge difference. So there goes our 1 million coins. See you later. Right out the door. As quickly as we get them, they're gone. So now that's going to help us with our chicken issue and our beef issue. And our research is done. We have economics. That's going to give us our yellow, red, and blue coin sale value. So we should be able to immediately go into upgrades and get our one for red coins because that cost a million. So now we're going to make even more red coins. So we got red coins coming in the door fast and furious. It's going to be 2.6 million for the yellow coin. So that one's going to take some time. Don't know if we'll even get that one before it's done. So let's see. Our pastures are now we have capacity there, so we can turn on milk. That'll be the last thing that we have in the pastures. And then we can take the milk, start selling it, and we'll make plenty of milk. We can then also, we have capacity in the bakery to make some butter, and we're making tons of milk. So we can go here, we can make some butter and go to the food market. We have plenty of capacity now in the food market and sell the butter. And that gets us there. What else in the food market do we not have? We do not have cooked fish. And that's again at the bakery. And the bakeries are right now working on the butter. So that will finish up soon enough. And then we can get the cooked fish on and start getting it sold. I guess we do need some more bakeries. So let's, can we do 10 bakeries? We can. Out of workers. So let's get more workers. So there we go. How many bakeries did we need? How many did we have? How many was I trying to make? Let's take a look here again. So yeah, I was trying to get us, yeah, I want us to be at 20. That's what I was trying to do. So now if we go back up here again, houses, and 81,000 for another level of workers per house. That's the level 35 one. And now I think that at the food markets, everything is now should now be getting sold. If we look at this again, because I think that everything's being made. Cooked fish is starting to be made. So the food markets are, oh, I didn't turn it on. There we go. So oh man, we need even more food markets. Really? Wow. So many things, so much food. I need yet another food market. That's market capacity. That's consumption boost. I don't want consumption boost. I just need another food market, and that will. Yeah, it's amazing that it just eats into every plank we have because those things are so expensive now. Whoa! And I haven't even started with refined sugar and dragon fruit yet. But yeah, I think that will be it for this one. We've made a lot of progress. We're at the point here, halfway into level 18. We'll be 5 minutes from it. Research, we got the labs done. So then that should start working on intermediate logistics. Actually, before we do that, I'm going to get the knowledge tome started because I do want to get that. So we do need some labs. So we get some labs built. We'll get the knowledge tome started once these are going. Okay, so knowledge tomes are on, industrial knowledge tomes, and then we're going to put everything we have into intermediate logistics. It's going to take a little bit for it to get that moved up. I don't want any of these on, so I'm going to turn all these off because I just don't want these on. So these are all going to go off. I don't want them, at least not right now. Oh, those are actually processing speed. So I do want them, I just don't want them right now. So yeah, I thought that was consumption boost. That's not what I was thinking it was. So I thought it was something other than what it was. So yeah, those are going to be good. They're just not as high of a priority right now as intermediate logistics is. Okay, so that's going. So yeah, now I think we're in good shape. We're in good shape to get ourselves to level 20 in our next episode, I do believe, and then we will be able to move on to biome number 7, which, if I remember right, is the snow. We'll cheat, take a look. It's the snow. So that will be biome number 7. So we're almost through the 8 biomes. We should have it in probably another 3 episodes. I think we'll have all 8 biomes open, and then it'll be time to start working on all these other quests to like get us up to level 35 and stuff like that. So we're heavy in the mid game at this point, I'd say, and we're doing pretty good. And I'm feeling pretty good about things, I would say, and hopefully you guys are too. So, but that is going to be it for this one. Thank you as always for watching and for all your support for all of this stuff. If you like this video, I would appreciate it if you gave it a like. If you really like this video, I'd really appreciate it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. But that is all for now. Thank you as always for being part of all of my silliness and wackiness. I am Rusty Champagne. We will see you later.